Hey there friends, it's a beautiful day here in southern Indiana. Great time to be alive. It's mid-March, the Ides of March. It's been kind of dry. It's not a good season to find mushrooms generally speaking, but we might find some. But I did want to try to go out here and see if there's still an eagle's nest out here. It's been many years since I've checked out this nest. May not be there anymore due to storm damage or other factors, but I thought it'd be a fun hike to do today. So let's do it. Come on. Whoa, check out these big conks up there. Big, dark, kind of tall, woody bracket fungus way up on the tree. Really hard to see. They're really big, probably like 6 or 8 inches wide at least. Can't see well enough to venture a guess as to what those are. There's quite a few of these type of conks. But yeah, that's pretty cool. A big, big fungus. All right, let's keep moving. Oh, here's another fruiting body down here. That's a little bit of a chicken of the woods. Yeah, that one's from the fall. Can't eat that. All right, let's keep going. Nice big specimen of the artist conch. That's a good one. Well, there's a lot of storm damage here. It's not a very good sign. So this is pretty cool. If you ever notice rotting wood that has this kind of blue or green stain to it, that is a result of a fungus. There's quite a few funguses that do this, stain the wood blue or green. The most famous one is Chlorociboria. It's prized for its use in woodworking for inlays. It creates a nice asphalted pattern in the wood with a nice blue-green color. But the Chlorociboria has also like a little tiny elf cup, little blue cup fungus. That's really cool. But yeah, there's several of these blue staining funguses. You often see them on oak wood. But yeah, that is pretty cool. All right, let's keep going. So yeah, no eagle's nest. It was somewhere right about in here. It was really cool because it was almost eye level, so you could see the eagles in the nest. But they must have moved on to a new location. I haven't been here in about 5 years, so now I know. All right, let's find somewhere else to go. I got some time. Whoa. Check out how big those resinous polypores were. So from the fall, those are big. We got another nice big artist conch right there. More mushrooms over here. Big oak log. Got more resinous polypores and more artist conchs. Kind of mixed together there. Got some new little guys coming out. This would be nice for etching. Look at that. Wow, that's a big sycamore tree. It's like a formerly 3-stem, now a 2-stem. It was at least 100 years old, probably more like closer to 200. Look how fat that is. Enormous. So this would be a place to come look for morels under a very old, mature, damaged sycamore. Probably won't make it back here. There's not any elm trees. This is a very oak-dominated area. Well, actually, I take that back. That appears to be a big American elm back there with the moss on it. It seems to attract the moss a little better than other trees. So yeah, this is a good spot. I might come back. Oh man, what a wasteland this has become. Whoa. Check out all those mushrooms lined up on that log. So these are deadly Galerinas. They may not look like you're used to seeing them. Most of the time they'll just be kind of like a little button shape or a bell shape, maybe the size of a quarter, 3/4 of an inch wide caps, and little skinny small stems with a ring indication. But in the winter they can open up and get quite large. They can turn quite dark brown, and they can also turn kind of yellow when they freeze and thaw and dry out, get this kind of bleached out yellow color. These are really long stems. It's quite interesting. Maybe they're trying to get over the top of this log to spread their spores. But yeah, that's a deadly toxic mushroom you can find in the winter. Do not eat it, or you may die. All right, let's keep going. So somebody built a little shelter here. Well, what's this sign? This sign looks like an old sign. The trees growing around it. State refuge, no hunting, fishing, or trespassing dogs. Department of Natural Resources. Huh, that's been there a while. Well, we got lots of mature sycamores. We got some elm trees. Back over that way. I might have to come back. This would be a good place to look for morels. No question. Well, here we have an old homestead. Some daffodils over there. Must have been a nice place. Look at those gates. Nice pink geode on top. Yeah, wow. A really nice place. I thought that was like uranium glass for a second. I think it's just green. It might be actually uranium glass. It has that kind of color to it. It seems like it's glowing in the ultraviolet light. Oh, looks like we got a little bit of a dump area here. Some nice dishware. Serving bowl. Yeah, I don't see anything good really. So there's some cool mushrooms on this log. These little kind of pinkish, orangish, oyster-shaped mushrooms with the white hairs on top. This is the bitter oyster, or the luminescent Panellus. It's a mushroom you can often find in the winter. It's pretty common around the world, but it doesn't bioluminesce everywhere in the world. I think mostly in the eastern United States is the place where it's going to glow. That's what the old timers called the foxfire. It will glow in the dark at night, particularly around the gills. But yeah, it is inedible. It's not toxic, but it's supposed to be very extremely bitter. So here's some dried out bitter oysters. Its peak frequency is in October, and it's least found in June. So it's kind of a late fall winter mushroom, and it is definitely not edible. It's supposed to be bitter to the point where it's super astringent. It dries out your whole mouth and can be overwhelming and very uncomfortable. If you've ever eaten an unripe persimmon, you won't want to try this, because if it's anything like that, it's not a very good feeling. All right, but that's a really cool bioluminescent mushroom you can find in the wintertime. Let's move on. All right, time to start heading uphill, I guess. Get back to that trail. Hello? Hello? Anybody home? Nope. All right. Back on the trail. Hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you next time on Mushroom Journeys.